Gone Riding is a company my wife and I formed 20 years ago, in 1993, basically to promote the sport of cycling. We primarily focus on off-road cycling, mountain biking. The biggest series is the one we're involved in right now, Florida State Championship Series. It's hard for people to imagine, but it's one of the most competitive series in the whole country. I think we rank third in the nation for participation. One of the things that's really interesting about this series, the Florida State Series, there's so much variety in the courses. Some states or areas you go to, the courses all tend to be kind of similar. It really takes a well-rounded, skilled rider to pull off a championship in this series.
I'm Bob McCarty with AG Factory Racing, McCarty Training, here at the beautiful Hardrock in Ocala, Florida. Started my 19th year. Making a full-time living at it, and I couldn't ask for a better way to do it. The best thing to do is to get out here and try and do it. It's the most healthy, low-impact thing that you can do. Whether you're 41 years old like myself, 50 years old, 60 years old, and the number one thing too is it's up to you. It's your pace out there on the racetrack. The number one thing that I tell people is it's a time trial. When Dave says go, you get on there in the dirt and just go as hard as you possibly can. It just happens to be that there's other people around you. Bottom line is however you feel that day, that's how your performance is going to be. The best part about it is once you become a pro, whether you're 18 or 19 years old, or you're like myself at 41, that's the highest level that you can go. So I'm competing with an 18-year-old that's right next to me. Fortunate for myself this year, I finished 18th overall in the entire series in the country. So I'm pretty pleased with that performance. Best thing to do is try to simulate a little bit about what you're gonna expect out here. The number one thing is you don't wanna get yourself hurt. So a couple things that we're going to expect tomorrow. Number one, in the pro field, we either have to do 4 or 5 laps. I don't recall what the number is, but the climbs are going to start to really take their toll on you. What we call them are short, punchy climbs, which means they're not long, sustained climbs where you got a chance to get into a rhythm to climb to the top. These climbs are short. You got to be on the gas, a lot of power behind your legs just to get over the top. You got a quick recovery on a short descent, and then you're right back into another one. It's a very a technical course, but not as technical as some of the other ones that we race in the circuit. This one is probably the most physically demanding course that we're going to be on. Get out there, throw your leg over the bike, and do it for the people out here that can't be out here doing it. You know, if you've got the physical ability to be out here riding a bike, come out and enjoy yourself. The atmosphere all weekend long is incredible. Again, I said it, covered in dust, everybody's sweaty, but you know what? None of us have egos patting each other on the back, whether you're the guy in first or last. It's going to be an absolute blast for you.